Привіт, YouTube! Це дядько Момо YouTube channel, де я розповідаю свої фетієтонки про талановитих музикантів. Сьогодні світу, як відомих, так і маловідомих артистів. Я обіцяю вам, що новини пабліка, що ви не будете, зрешті новини зовсім. Приєднуйтесь до мого каналу та підписуйтесь та відкривайте разом зі мною талановитих артистів. Now, my next reaction of today, continuing on with the Eurovision Song Contest for Ukraine. YAGODY. Is that with Tsunamia? Wait a minute, what is, how do you pronounce the, I'm thinking, is it Tsunami? I'm not too sure. Is it? Let me just make sure I'm saying it right.
Tsunami.
Oh, Tsunami. Okay, it is. Tsunami. So, in the description page, which I'm beginning to understand that every artist is writing a little write-up about their songs and the reason why they've chosen that particular song. It goes, on February the 3rd, they live, what's it? Oh, wait a minute, let me just read it for myself. So they call it an ethno-group. They will try their hands at the national selection stage band, combined Ukrainian wells, Balkan motifs, and a bit of theatrical magic. They have existed since June 2016. Okay. As Zoyana became the driving force and the one who brought the whole group together, and the participants are students, actress in whom she taught the stage language. Okay. So at this year's national selection, the first author song, Tsunami, will be presented. Why so? Because in fact, all the lyrics to Collector's songs are all folk music. So that's really nice. So are we talking about folk as in Carpathian folk? Or are we talking about Cossack folk? Let me know about that, folk, sorry. So look, without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it? I'm presuming it's going to have some kind of EDM values in this. A cross between the Habraka and Onyeka and okay. This is brilliant. It's like tribal and folk mixing together. With a modern twist on it as well. Then it brings you back into the folk. I love the movements in there. And I like the native instruments incorporated with the modern instruments as well. That makes sense.
Tsunamia.
So that was YAGODY. English translation, Berries, with Tsunami. So there's a lot of things to think about within this track. I love the native elements in there. I love the authenticity in there. And quite naturally, with every country, there should be that kind of authenticity within the construction. But you never know with the national, Eurovision Song Contest. I've said this from last year. And so I love these representations. I feel that it's something that is a must within the Eurovision Song Contest, which sometimes I think every year is beginning to be diluted. And that's through because there's so many inspirations that we take on regarding music from around the world. Hence, when you can find hip hop in Korea or R&B or jazz in anywhere, except for where so there's a lot of influence and inspiration that is that we have access to, that's on an amazing amount of platforms. So is it nowadays a challenge to bring authenticity and the native elements into the Eurovision Song Contest nowadays? Is it now becoming, do you understand what I'm saying here? I mean, I'm thinking how many other countries in that's going to be represented for their own countries for the Eurovision Song Contest is going to add that kind of nativeness that represents their country into the mix of their songs. Last year, I swear I could have counted it on one hand. This year, who knows? But I'm glad there's somebody, a band, YAGODY, that is thinking about these things. Because it warrants it really does. So hats off for you. And also, I love the way how you bring in those instruments to, the instruments of old to collaborate with the instruments of new. That was really lovely, and I like that. The elements of it, the movements and your vocals, it stretches into a sort of like a folk trance where I have to be there to feel it resonate and vibrate through my whole body, knowing it has some kind of medicinal purpose for it. I can picture myself on a campsite behind around a fire, doing these kind of trancey things, knowing it has good for the soul and the body, healing properties, so to speak. So that's what I got from it. But I know that it's one of those things that if I turn the speakers up, I'll feel that vibration, no doubt. Really nice. And it's really nice to have this type of band in the mix as well. I hope it does really well. Till next time, I salute you. Boom.